And so, one thing that I do know is that for a long time, many of us have heard these words of enviness, jealousy, and we've been condemned, right? We've
Mm,
been, it's a bad, it's wrong, it's demonic, it's all these things, but we've never been given solutions as to how to overcome that.
mm,
And so, for many of us, it's repressed emotion and it comes out in different ways. It comes out in competition.
mm,
And so tonight, I just want you to know that envy and jealousy are natural feelings.
mhm,
Doesn't mean it's acceptable in how we act them out, but
mm,
they are natural feelings. And I know as believers, we don't want to have those feelings, but we have them. And what we do with them is important. And
mhm,
what we don't want to do is suppress it and put this fake, oh, I'm happy for her. And you know that you're not. What we want you to know is that envy and jealousy are telling you, they always say feelings are telling you something. And they're really telling you that this is something I desire for myself. It has nothing to do with the person. This is something that I desire for myself. And so instead of looking at your desire for something as you're not good enough, maybe that is the thing you need to go to God about and ask God for. Lord, what is your will for me in this situation? And allow God's will to be the standard in your life. And that's really what it is. But if we keep it, say, oh, it's envy, and then we suppress it, and then we suppress it, it shows up as competition. It shows up as sarcasm. It shows up as, all these things that it does not need to be. And so tonight, we just want to rewire ourselves and understand that God has such a beautiful plan for each and every single one of us.
amen.
And we've been speaking about living out the script. If you look at the story, we weren't highlighting Tia's issue to make it's just an example, right? But the truth of it is, a lot of us are living under the scripts of what other people think or what we think everyone is expecting.
Mhm,
So we go and we make a decision, and then we see 10, 15 minutes or 10 years later or 10 or 5 years later or 2 months later, someone has something better, and we realize I didn't really make the decision that I wanted. I just did what everybody else did, and I'm not content. And so this is why it's important for us to make sure that we are living in alignment with what God has for us in our life. One thing I love is in Genesis 33 verse 5, when Jacob meets Esau,
mhm,
and Esau is his brother. He's asking him, he sees Jacob and all his children.
mhm,
And Jacob's response to him when he asks that question, he says that these are the children that,
God is
that
gracious.
God has graciously
Yeah.
given to his servant.